It was a roller coaster of emotions this evening, from 1-0 up, 2-1 down, coming back to win 3-2. How can you sum up the team's performance?
I thought it was a case that we've had this season where, apart from the bank holiday weekend, we was creating a lot of opportunities, but weren't just putting a final piece in the puzzle. I think if you go across the whole game, I lost count the amount of shots on target and off target we had. So on a negative note, I felt we should have scored more, just a little bit more care in the final third. But on a positive note, we kept going. We got the 3 goals, and I think overall we deserved the win.
If anyone was looking at the lineup this evening, they would have seen a couple of additions in Will and Theo, under 18s. How did that come about?
Well, we knew we'd be short because obviously we don't carry a reserve stroke 21s, and the 18s over the last couple of years is a bit of a transformation, and they're a new group of players now, young players. We had a couple of niggles and knocks that we couldn't risk, so we started our game strong. Credit to Ashford, they made about 8 changes today, so their team Saturday will be completely different, and they've got quality in areas. We knew they'd have that, and at the same time we had Denzel at right back today, and then Barney went off injured, so Kenny had to go left back. So it was a squad effort. In regards to Theo and Will, we spoke to Matt yesterday, I believe, about who can you recommend from the team. We need a defender and a centre mid. He recommended them, and he's true to his word on their ability, because they come on and they showed no fear, as they call it when you're young, and really pleased. Theo, he probably won't sleep tonight, bless him. We all said on the bench, we remember when we were that young and you get your first senior goal, and it's all a bit of a blur at the time. So yeah, really pleased with him, and Will come on and he wasn't afraid to get stuck in. I mean, Gary Lockyer, he's been around for years, a big strong boy, and he put himself about with him. So really pleased for the pair of them, and really pleased for the club that they're still producing youth team players of a high standard.
It was the Kent Senior Cup fixtures today. What value does that hold for the club to be part of this competition?
It holds massive value. Any county cup, I believe, you should take part in and really want to win, because to be, a cup in your area as such, I know Kent's a big area with the massive teams that are in it, it's great. Do I feel it's arranged properly? I'm not sure. Ashford have got a big game on Saturday. We've got a big game on Saturday. We was hoping that they might give us a little bit of leeway and put it back a bit, but it wasn't. And we've played tonight, and fortunately we're on the winning side.
You've mentioned the big game on Saturday. It is the next round of the FA Cup away against Chertsey. How do you feel that game is in terms of how tough a opposition will that be? Yeah,
they'll be strong. Obviously, Josh Gallagher's gone in there. He's got, brought some new players in. They'll be physical. They'll be very hard working. They'll be organised. Everything you'd expect from a Southern League side. The surface will be nice, which will be good. So they can definitely mix it up the same as us. They're probably the equivalent of, in their league, of what we are in our league, a hard-working, athletic side with quality in there that can open teams up. I just hope we start putting them chances away that we created tonight, and we get a positive outcome on Saturday.
You also mentioned about we had Kenny playing at left back and Denzel at right back. Barney did have to go off with what appeared to be an injury. Is that a concern going into Saturday?
No, he just had a little, rolled it just a tiny bit, and we was told by the gaffer today, look, if anyone has got any inkling of an injury or a doubt, then we'll get them off straight away. We've got 5 on the bench. We wanted to use all 5, which we did. 2 of which come on, and won the penalty for Ibs. Pleased for Ibs tonight. Really pleased for Ibs. Frustrating night for him. Early doors, a couple of chances, but he kept grafting, and you could see on his face he was desperate to score, and I'm really pleased that he tucked the penalty away.
Okay, well, we look forward to Saturday and speak to you soon.
Yep, see you Saturday.